family justice.
This program is based upon a true story and contains reenactment. Portions of this program may be disturbing to audience members. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gambling has a lot more visibility than it used to. It's on the internet, it's on prime-time television, and it's almost a varsity sport on some college campuses. But several young men learned the hard way that gambling can put your money at risk, and sometimes your life. Gambling isn't confined to casinos, church bingo, and backroom card games anymore. Now, it's everywhere. There are poker tournaments on the computer. You can play sports wagers offshore, and you can play the daily lottery, now run by local governments. 28-year-old Jason McGuigan saw gambling as a way to have fun and also make a living. He dabbled in casino gaming, but his real love was sports handicapping. He was known to wager thousands of dollars on a single event.
He was not a bookie. He had made the offer to quite a few people that if you give me some money, I'll sign you up with a betting service and give you advice. He was essentially trying to sell his advice.
McGuigan had spent some of his time with his associates and acquaintances boasting about the gambling. He almost was starting to emerge as sort of a wannabe gangster.
On a warm June afternoon, Jason's aunt stopped by his apartment to pick up an old computer. He found the back door open. Inside were the remnants of a massacre.
Jason McGuigan is laying on his back on the bed with his feet curling over the bed to the floor.
McGuigan had been shot twice with a 9mm handgun. Jason's two friends, Daniel Swanson and Dustin Wilson, were shot to death in the living room.
It could have been a professional hit just because of the way these bullets went into people.
Inside Jason's apartment was a receipt for a 9mm Glock pistol. He had purchased it just a few weeks earlier, but the gun wasn't found in the apartment. Also missing was the key to Jason's bank safe deposit box. Investigators believe Jason McGuigan was the intended target, and that his two friends sleeping in the living room were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's just totally unexpected. It didn't really have any enemies that we knew at all. So when this happened, it was a big surprise to us.
Jason, Dustin, and Daniel, they were just normal kids, trying to make something out of their life. They weren't bad kids.
When local news agencies reported the murders, a witness came forward with some revealing information. A few hours before the murders, the witness saw three men in a Cadillac Escalade shouting obscenities and making inappropriate gestures to an Asian man in the car behind them.
She remembers it clearly. She thought it was a road rage incident, and these three white kids were somehow racially attacking this Asian kid.
The witness identified the three men in the Escalade as Jason McGuigan, Daniel Swanson, and Dustin Wilson, the three murder victims.
In a case that had so many stunning revelations, this one ranked right up there with it.
Well, my ass. No. Then I need to come in with that.
conversation.
Excuse my French.
Babbel's award-winning
Fuck
interactive
you.
technology
Excuse my
gives you
French.
cheeky right away.
After just 4 weeks, I was feeling confident enough to ask.
Wee wee, motherfucker.
Their app uses a science-based spaced repetition method that really helps you retain what you learn. It works.
I said that the other day.
I know.
Now, you can try Babbel free, the #1 selling language learning app.
Babbel will have learning phrases that you can use right away in real-life conversations. I was amazed at how fast it was. Now I'm speaking French. I always thought I was bad at languages, but after using Babbel,
I'm bad at languages.
Try Babbel
Ew.
free today. Go to Babbel.com or download the app and see why Babbel is the quick way to get conversational in a new language. Babbel. Which language?
Wee wee.
I had to fix my 2 nails to get a
Upload the
shower.
image, place your order, and it'll show up at your door, beautifully printed directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, or just another canvas. This is a fraction. Visit fractionme.com and print one. Hi, I'm actor, social justice advocate, and Harvard Law School graduate Hilmer. Frederick Douglass once said, "I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong." That's why I've decided to serve as the executive director of the law firm Napoli Scully. And in that capacity, I'm reaching out to anyone who's had hernia mesh implanted specifically for hernia repair. And so it's come. Although one of the most frequently performed surgeries, reports indicate that some patients are suffering injury due to defectively designed mesh. Because of this, I believe that the everyday person needs to speak out, needs to fight to protect their rights, and the power of the courts is an essential part of protecting the everyday citizen. That's why I'm working to passionately pursue justice for individuals who have been harmed. If you or a family member had hernia mesh implanted specifically for hernia repair and suffered serious complications, including revision surgery, we can help. Give us a call.
Pop like it's your J-O-B. Cheesy Bites Pizza from Pizza Hut is back, people. Time to go to work on them before they're gone. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Police in Verona, Wisconsin, were investigating a triple homicide. An analysis of the crime scene indicated that Jason McGuigan's 2 friends were killed first as they slept in the living room. The killer took Jason into the bedroom. There was some sort of discussion before the 2 was killed.
Wee wee, motherfucker.
In a search for suspects, police learned
Said
that
wee
Jason
wee.
McGuigan and
Enough!
upstairs
What?
neighbor Todd Vincent got into a
I
fight
just said
a week or two
wee wee.
before the murder.
McGuigan had slapped Todd. Todd retaliated by choking Jason or throwing Jason to the ground. Jason reported it to the police. It turns out that there wasn't enough of a conflict there that anybody even got charged.
Todd denied any involvement in the murders. Gunshot residue tests on his hands were negative, but he said something curious, that he didn't hear any gunshots from Jason's apartment. Ballistic experts say that's not necessarily unusual.
They don't expect to hear a gunshot. When they do hear something, they'll interpret it some other way.
Next, police started to run down the vehicles parked outside Jason's apartment. One was Jason's Cadillac Escalade. The other was a red Toyota. One of 2 vehicles owned by Jason's friend, 19-year-old Mark Wu. He was from Taiwan, the son of a wealthy businessman, and an honor student at the University of Wisconsin. When police tracked him down, Mark Wu was in New York City and about to board a plane to Taiwan to visit his family for the summer vacation. Mark said he left one of his 2 cars in Jason's parking lot because it was safer than parking in the city.
Wu had a residence downtown in Madison, and parking down there is very difficult, and he had a number of vehicles, and so when he went out at the Jason Williams residence in Verona, he didn't have to worry about parking tickets.
On the night of the murders, Mark Wu said he was in his apartment in Madison, Wisconsin,
Wee wee,
and spent
McDog.
the night alone. Mark's cell phone records indicated he was in Verona, about 30 miles away from his apartment, which is where Jason McGuigan lived.
McGuigan.
At 8:16 p.m. that hits the Verona Tower. Verizon tests show that any cell phone call that hits Tower 165, the Verona Tower, is basically going to be confined to someone that's within the city limits at Verona.
He didn't really give a good explanation on why he had lied, but the gist of it was that he didn't know anything about these murders, and he just thought that he should have basically an alibi.
And Mark Wu had no history of violence or erratic behavior.
Mark Wu was about as unlikely a suspect in a triple homicide as you're going to get. His yearbook entries, his classmates, former teachers, there wasn't really a sense of Mark Wu being a person who'd been in trouble.
I'd say naive, helpless, really nice guy. I was laughing out loud when the FBI suggested that he could be in a gang or something.
But police found evidence that Wu and McGuigan were both involved in gambling.
We learned that Mark Wu, through his family, it appears primarily, had resources. So he had money to burn.
5 days before the murders, Mark Wu gave Jason McGuigan a large sum of money to bet on a professional baseball game.
One game in particular was a Major League Baseball game, Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. That game happened to go 15 innings and lasted about 5 hours.
Mark Wu used his cell phone to call a sports betting service that night to find out which team won.
The pitcher takes the sign, winds up. The pitch, it's in the dirt. The catcher, the runner from third is heading home. And there's the throw. Straight. The game ends in a wild pitch and Pittsburgh wins 7-6. I don't believe it. For the second night in a row, Pittsburgh wins